Hi there. Are you ready to learn some super cool stuff about how people learn languages? Whether you're studying for the LOTE 613 Spanish teacher test or just curious, this video will make it easy and fun. Let's dive in. Concept 1. First, let's talk about how we learn languages. There are two main ideas. 1. Empiricism. This means we learn languages from our environment, like listening to people talk. 2. Nativism. This is the idea that we're born with a special ability to learn language. Cool, right? Some experts like Skinner say we learn by copying others and getting rewards for saying the right things. Others, like Chomsky, say our brains are wired to learn language naturally. Both ideas are important. Concept 2. Now, let's talk about Krashen's monitor model. This is a fancy way of saying we acquire language naturally by listening and understanding, like how kids learn. We learn language by studying rules like in school. The key is comprehensible input. That means learning things that are just a little harder than what you already know. And don't forget the affective filter. If you're stressed or scared, it's harder to learn. So, stay calm and have fun. Concept 3. Next up is Vygotsky's social interaction theory. This means we learn best by talking and working with others. Teachers can help by giving hints or breaking things into smaller steps. This is called scaffolding. Think of it like building a tower with blocks. You start small and go higher with help. Concept 4. Here's something interesting. Chomsky's universal grammar. He says our brains have a built-in language system, and there's a critical period when it's easiest to learn a language. That's why kids pick up languages so fast. Concept 5. Now, let's talk about Piaget's constructivism. This means we learn language as part of our overall brain development. As we grow, we figure out how to use words to express our thoughts. It's like solving a puzzle one piece at a time. Concept 6. When learning a new language, we go through stages. 1. Silent period. You listen but don't speak much. 2. Early production. You start saying simple words. 3. Speech emergence. You make short sentences. 4. Intermediate fluency. You can have conversations. 5. Advanced fluency. You sound almost like a native speaker. And guess what? It's okay to make mistakes. Mistakes like overgeneralization, using one rule for everything, or transfer errors, mixing your first language with the new one, are part of learning. Concept 7. Learning a language also involves cognitive processes like memory and problem solving. Teachers use communicative approaches focusing on real-life tasks and meaning to make learning fun and practical. For example, you might learn Spanish by talking about your favorite foods or planning a trip. Concept 8. Everyone learns differently. Some people are visual learners, they like pictures. Some are oral learners, they like listening. And some are tactile learners, they like hands-on activities. Good teachers use all these styles to help everyone learn. Concept 9. Teachers also need to understand their students' backgrounds. Things like motivation, first language influence, and even family support can affect how fast someone learns. And for heritage learners, kids who already know some Spanish at home, teachers help them build on what they already know. Concept 10. Finally, teachers use all these theories to plan lessons and tests that match the text's essential knowledge and skills text. They make sure every student, whether they're gifted, have special needs, or are heritage learners, gets the help. And that's it. You've just learned the basics of Competency 001 for the LOTE 613 Spanish teacher test. Remember, learning a language is like going on an adventure. Enjoy the journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more fun lessons. See you next time.